Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua Franson. Feels a lot like summer outside. It's pretty humid. Dew points are in the 60s right now, and we're going to warm up because the skies are starting to clear out. Mainly due to the winds out of the south and southeast today. Those are going to shift out of the southwest as we enter the afternoon, and they'll get pretty strong. Potential gusts up to 35 miles an hour. That's going to actually help reduce the humidity and dry us out a little bit. We're not expecting any rain. They'll fall off a little bit this evening and tonight, but then into tomorrow they start ramping up again, and then later in the day tomorrow, potential gusts up to 40 miles an hour out of generally the west. Now, in terms of the severe weather potential for today, mainly confined out near Wisconsin, Illinois, and even a little bit of Minnesota. Across our area, well, there's the level 1 risk, but the reason that's there is because storms could potentially fire across our far northeastern counties. They wouldn't really be severe. They would become severe once they enter the better parameter space up in Wisconsin and even to our east in Illinois. So we may see some rumblers up there. We're not expecting any severe weather for today. And I'll show you that here with Future Track. We'll see those clouds continue to clear out. We'll be mostly sunny. And notice those storms initiate right on our northeastern counties and then drift off and become severe in Wisconsin and Illinois. So at best, maybe some light rain and maybe a brief rumble of thunder up there. For the rest of us, remaining dry and mostly sunny. Now, as we head into the overnight hours, a clear sky. Winds are still breezy at nighttime, and we'll also cool off a little more into the upper 50s without all that humidity around. And then we start the day off tomorrow pretty much partly cloudy, and throughout the day we'll catch another front to move on through. That will provide us with the opportunity for some light isolated rain showers throughout the late afternoon into the early evening. But in terms of your temperatures today, quite warm. We'll be getting into the 80s across the board, in areas further south getting into the 90s. Combined with some of that humidity, it can feel even warmer, but that humidity will begin to decrease throughout the afternoon hours as well. Tonight, dropping off into the upper 50s, we'll see a clear sky, pretty uniform temperatures across the board. Do note gusts where possible up to 25 miles an hour. And then tomorrow, hanging out in the 70s and 80s, areas further off to the south and east just a little bit warmer. We'll see that rain chance move through a little bit later in the afternoon. Now, after tomorrow, we will see the temperatures actually fall a little bit more, getting into the upper 60s on Saturday, just a little bit below normal. Also be windy out of the northwest. Rebound back into the 70s on Sunday before eventually we'll see some rain next week between Monday and Wednesday. That'll help keep us cooler due to all the cloud cover and, of course, the rain that's falling. Not expecting any severe weather, but maybe some brief rumbles of thunder thrown in that rain. It should be a decent soaking rain. So on your city-by-city forecast, pretty much remaining mostly sunny for everybody across the board here. Temperature is warm today, a little bit cooler tomorrow with that isolated shower chance, and then on Saturday, pretty nice day, just a little bit windy. Clouds partly to mostly cloudy across our areas. On Sunday, we'll see partly cloudy conditions, temperatures hanging in the 70s, probably the best day of the weekend. And then we start off next week with plenty of rain chances, also quite windy as well these days, but hopefully we'll get some widespread soaking rain to help relieve any drought conditions. And as we continue into the week, it seems like things will dry out into next weekend.